Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the replay if you are watching on replay, and welcome to the live. I'm Creative Sarah, and this is my studio. It has been a while, maybe a week, since I have been live, and to be honest, today was a tough day getting back into the swing of things. My family was on spring break. We were in the Florida Keys. So much goodness. But at the same time, it was a heck of a time trying to get home. So we actually didn't get home till after 2 a.m. last night. Our flight, we were supposed to land at like 8:13 p.m. and it was delayed. Of course, I'm sure it was from the storms in the Midwest. But we ended up getting home safe and sound, so all is well. And I think, here we go. It's exactly what I want to watch. My live. Okay. Hello, everybody. I've got my comments here for TikTok so I can be watching. And hi, April. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jen. Okay. Here's what's happening. I am showing, we have a really cool kit this month for our project kit of the month, our Club Couture Club. And so I'm going to share that with you today. But also I have to tell you all about what's happening. There we go. Just trying to get all my comments in one place. Why? It's so weird. Okay, there, we're good. Yay! Hi, Myrna from Myrtle Beach, and Margaret, and Connie, and Lisa, and Carol. Oh my goodness, it is good to be back. It was a great vacation, but I'm struggling today. It truly was. It was amazing weather. We missed every negative weather event that was happening in South Florida. There were horrible storms. Missed it all. There was flooding. Missed it all. Wherever we were, we left the bad and went to the good before it changed. So even in the Keys, the weather can change just from key to key to key, right? Just depending on where you are. It was awesome. So glad to be back. I'm a little bit tanner. And I would say a lot refreshed. However, after the traveling home and you don't get home till 2 a.m. and it's a whole struggle, it's going to take all weekend to recover. This is why I like having a nice weekend before we have to go back to like the daily grind. Okay. Hi, Janet. Hi, Mary. Hi, Becca. Hi, Carmen. So I offer a kit of the month club, and basically I'm going to tell you all about it, and I'm going to show you what it is this month, because we have a really cool special. Our kit of the month is $21.99 a month, and it's free shipping. So you're going to get the whole kit shipped to you for free every month. And let's see what came this month. It's called Fresh Strawberries. And I love me some strawberries. I really do. Strawberries are my favorite fruit. Strawberries and pineapple, man. Look how cute this is. A lot that we can do with this, so I'm going to show you a few projects. It comes with cherry, bright white, and eucalyptus chalk. And look at this great surface. I am gonna be using this today, and I'm so excited. Okay, so there's 2 layers to this. Now it does come with these cute itty bitty glue dots, so you can use these to put together your surface, because like I said, there's 2 layers. There's like this beautiful accent layer that's going to go on top, and then there's this super cute just wood grain cutout layer. And I gotta save my cardboard, of course. And here are the colors. Now, I'm gonna do mine a little differently because I like to show you, when you are a club member, you get a video and instructions from Chalk Couture Corporate on how to create this kit as is. I like to give you more ideas on how to use the kit in a little different way. So I want to give you the most bang for your buck. It's $21.99 a month, and that is an amazing price for the kit that is pretty much valued over $30 every single month, and you're getting it with free shipping. So it's a great deal, but it's also such good creative therapy. Now, this month, when you join, you're gonna get 5 free stencils, the same size, 8.5 by 11, 5 free in your envelope. So that envelope right here, you're gonna have the whole kit plus 5 more designs. And they're really good ones. And let me see if I can even show you. And the value on those added 5 designs is about 80 bucks. It's about $80. So it's well worth it. Let me see if I can, if I have, oh, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you. If you're on, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see this on TikTok, but those are the 5 designs that you're going to get. All of that for $21.99. Now, hear this. If you are a Perks member, like you're already one of my Perks members, but you're not a club member, you can get your club for just $17 a month. Free shipping. Now you're looking at like almost half off the club kit every month, shipped to your house for free. It is literally one of the best ways to chalk, because you're getting exclusive designs that you cannot purchase outside of the club, and it's awesome. Now, what if, let's say you are like, well, Sarah, that's all fine and good. However, I'm already a club member. Well, don't worry, we did not forget you. This month, we have a special pack of 5 free stencil transfers for you when you place an order of $60 or more. So all you have to do as a club member is log in, place your order, and that 5-pack of free transfers, $80 value, will go added into your cart for free. Let's say you want to become a club member and you want both packs. Well, there are 2 different packs of 5, so you can have both if you're new. Sign up, check out, pay, be done. You're getting your first 5 stencils free. Go back, place that order of $60, get the other 5-pack free. You're gonna end up getting 10 stencils free, $160 value. Ah, mind blown. And make it even better, you can become a Perks member. You guys, I'm not even kidding. So it's more important today ever. The key word today is strawberry. Just write it, type it into the comments, strawberry. When you comment that word on Instagram, on Facebook, I will send you a message with a link to the project supply kits that I'm using, to join my free group, to join the club, and of course, to become a Perks member. It will all be there in a message. Now, if you're watching on TikTok, okay, or YouTube, your links are already there for you. I can't send you messages, but TikTok, go to my bio. Click the link that's in my bio and you're going to get a link to all of my options. You're going to see my club option. You're going to see my free group option. You're going to see my keyword option. There is a keyword strawberry. You're going to see all of that stuff. I just have to do it differently because it's very different. And if TikTok goes away tomorrow or after tomorrow, then you'll have to come watch me over on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, because I'm there live right now just as well as on TikTok. YouTube, same deal. Click that link that's in the comments and you'll be good. Okay, let's get to work. Hello, Jayla. Hello, Wendy. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Carmen. All right, let's get to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change up this wood sign. I'm going to do a little black washing on this because I have like a whole vision in mind, and it is not going to be, oh gosh, I don't need my body in this camera angle, do I? No, let's give it a little zoom. Sorry, you guys. Just trying to get my camera angle. Okay, this is pretty decent. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and black wash this. And when I say black wash, it means, I'm not saying backwash. Goodness. I am saying I'm gonna add a little bit of water to the front of this. And then I'm gonna paint it with a little bit of our black paste. And so it's gonna give us a black finish. However, it's gonna be a little, where you can see the wood grain as well. Oops, this is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and black wash it. It's just like whitewashing, but with black. And then I'm gonna make sure, I gotta dry this, because there's a lot of excess water. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I know on the camera, I think it probably just looks black, but I promise you're gonna see some of that wood grain in there a little bit. Just a little bit. Hi, Karen. All right, you guys, if you didn't know, awesome. Thank you, Carmen. Make sure when you're commenting that you comment the actual word strawberry. Don't put IES or it won't work. Make sure it's just strawberry and not strawberries, It has to be the exact identical letters of the word that I have typed up there. Strawberry. Single strawberry. Not berries. Oh my goodness. Awesome. You guys did a good job. Okay. Oh, hi, Diane. Hello, Jane from Savannah, Georgia. How is the weather in Savannah? Hopefully you guys didn't get that whole line of storms. You're kind of watching it. From the airplane, I say from the airplane. Okay. Oh yes, I'm gonna get my hands all black. And I'm gonna use the same colors that I have in your kit. We're gonna use cherry for our red. We're gonna use some bright white, and we're gonna use eucalyptus for our green. But I have a couple different projects today. I just gotta make sure that that is dry. Pull out my eucalyptus, my cherry, and my white. Okay. And I do think I will wax this a little bit, but I don't want to wax it too close to the edge because I know I'm going to be gluing on that. So I think I'm going to do as best I can to wax the middle here where I know we're going to be laying that sticky back stencil down. So all of our stencils, we call them transfers. All of them are adhesive on the back. They are vinyl, mesh, silk screen, okay? And so what that means is it allows us to have a beautifully smooth layer of our chalk paste go down on that stencil, but then it also allows us to have more detailed designs than a normal stencil that just has holes, because you can't put stuff in the holes. And so here you can have all these beautiful details in here. All right, so I know that when I put this down, it's gonna go here. Okay. And so I want to layer this. I'm going to go ahead and trim this in half to help me. So I'm just going to cut between here. Even though there are no cut lines on this, we can definitely trim this to help us navigate the size a little better. Okay. I am going to grab my fuzzing cloth and get this down here. Okay. Awesome. So you may be able to see that the keyword is strawberry. Hey, and if you're new, if you're brand new, just seeing me for the first time, you can comment strawberry and I will send you a message with a link to my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Along with that link to the group, you'll also get the link to the project supplies that I'm using today. And this is our club. We have a monthly crafting club, and I love it a lot. The projects are always unique and on point, okay? So I'm gonna start with the word strawberries, and I'm gonna, oh no, what happened? Something just messed up. I don't know. Okay. That was weird. That was really weird. Like my TV where I watch my, well, I don't know if this is too high. Yeah, it probably needs to get a little bit lower. I guess I'm just gonna be a little picky on this. You can see, so you can see through the transfer a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna call it good. I'm gonna use my mini squeegee. And if you're brand new and you sign up for the club kit today, you will get a free mini squeegee in your kit. So you'll be able, as soon as you get that kit, you'll be able to start creating. You will love it. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So all I'm doing is taking my squeegee, dipping it into my chalk, and I'm spreading it just like you would spread butter on a piece of toast. Nice soft butter. Maybe some whipped cream cheese on a bagel. It's easy to spread, okay? Done with the white. Now I'm gonna do some eucalyptus. And I'm gonna do eucalyptus on these little detailed lines that are on the top and the bottom of this stencil. I love the color eucalyptus, and I love that they included it in this kit because it's such a subtle green versus like your bright green. All right, and then we've got our cherry. I'm gonna use cherry on these words. Now, these might be a little bit, I'm not sure if it's gonna show up dark on here because it's black, or if it'll show up all right, but it's giving you that red strawberry vibe at least. Okay. Oh, it shows up perfectly. And it's just what I was going for. Oh my gosh, you guys, it looks so good. Wait till I finish this off and glue down that piece. Now I'm gonna wash this out because we may, I think I'm gonna use this the other one. I'm gonna wash this out real quick. So all of our stencils are completely water washable. It's very easy to wash with water. I'm taking mine over here to this little water, I have a little water pail, or a little, whatever you want to call it. It's like a dish bucket pail, and I'm just washing it off, and then I'm just gonna let it dry completely, let the water evaporate off of it. Super quick, super easy. Okay. All right, now we are going to dry this and see if we can assemble it. You want to make sure your chalk is dry completely before you start to work with it at all in any other way. Hi Sandy, hi Pam, hi Lily, hi Susan, hi Rachel. Welcome everybody. The keyword is strawberry. So you can comment the word strawberry and I'll send you the information on the Kid of the Month Club, which we're having a special when you join today. The price is only $21.99. Now that is a regular price, so it's not going to go up for you. This is our regular club price, and you do, believe it or not, get free shipping. And I know that that is a huge deal for people. I hate paying shipping. I'm always like, how much do I have to spend so I can get free shipping? Like $21.99 is a great price for a project kit, number one, that you have reusable products in here that you'll be able to make countless pieces of artwork and things. And wait till I show you the other way to use this. But you're also getting free shipping. Like, it's ridiculous. It's a great deal. So comment strawberry. I'll send you all the club details, and I'll send you any extra products that I use. Now I told you everything is reusable, so you can wash the stencil and then reuse it. So what I want to share with you is you get packets of paste. Now they're like sample packets, but you can use them for more than one project. What I tell everybody to do is squish all of the paste down towards the color, okay? Now that's the top of the package. When you go to use it, I want you to cut off the bottom of the packet, okay? Just cut off the bottom of it. You can scoop some out. You could squeeze it out, but that gets a little bit more messy. And then use your squeegee to do the thing. When you're done, you're going to take that open end that you cut off, roll it up, put a piece of tape right there, and now you can see what color you have and how much you have left to use on a future project, and it will stay for a long time like that. Do it with all the colors that you use, because you can make multiple things. You're not just gonna be done after this one project. You're gonna make some coordinating strawberry designs. All right, now I am going to use the 2-glue method on this, which means I'm gonna put some wood glue on here, and I'm also going to use some hot glue. Just need to make sure this is open. Glue is like my frenemy. Ugh. Like it's my friend because it's so helpful in crafting, but it is my enemy at times. Okay, now you can tell which side you're going to glue down because it is the unfinished side. Let me go back to my other view. Okay. Hi, Christina. Hi, Valerie. And I'm going to go ahead and put this glue. Now, I don't want it coming out all over all the edges. So I'm going to put it on sparingly. And I'm just going to put my hot glue on certain places. even though this does dry clear, I don't want it squirting out everywhere. Okay. Then we are going to put some hot glue. Okay. And then we got to pick this up and lay it down. Press it down. Oops. And there we go. Ooh la la. Look how cute. Oh, I need a little help over here. There we go. Look at this. How cute is that? Now, you could use, if you wanted to just kind of have this plaque somewhere in your kitchen, you could put a hanger to hang it on the wall. You can leave it standing in like a little corner, or you could even use one of our, I think you could use one of these bases. Let me see. This is our long one. Yeah, you could totally use that as well. We have one that's a little bit smaller, not this long, but yeah. Super cute sign. We'll just pop this up over here so you guys can see it throughout the show today. So cute. My little fresh strawberries. Okay, we're gonna do one more project. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Charlene. Oh, yum. I love strawberries. Do you guys make like strawberry jam? Like, do you make stuff with your strawberries? I am a strawberry fiend. I will take everything and anything strawberry. I will make anything. I'm not really good at making things, but I will. So you guys, we're gonna do a matching tea towel. To get the project supplies for today's kit, you just have to comment the word strawberry. It's the key word. Our tea towels have the hanging thing, the hanging strap, and they're awesome. I'm gonna lay this out on my ink mat here. And the ink mat does a couple jobs. Number one, it's sticky, so it holds the towel nice and flat. It's not going to go anywhere, and it kind of helps get rid of the wrinkles while you are going to do some inking. Now, we do ink on these towels. We don't chalk. Ink is a permanent ink that we actually use. It is, once you heat set it, it is like washable. You can throw this towel in the washer dryer. My whole entire kitchen is full of handmade towels that I have created using our products. Okay, I am gonna cut the little seeds apart, and I'm gonna use those separately. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down. We're not gonna fuzz it. We're not gonna do anything crazy. Okay. That looks pretty good. So I'm kind of putting it centered lower on this towel. And then I'm gonna grab ink. So our ink is different. I've already kind of explained to you that it is different. And I'm gonna ink it up. I've got some black, some pesto, and some candy apple. Hi, Susanna, thank you. Oof. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna start with the U pick, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that in black, making sure everything is pressed down. Got a big chunk on here. And you're gonna do the exact same thing like you would with chalk. You're gonna pick it up with your squeegee, and you're just going to spread it across the silk screen. Very easy. Take your time. You don't need to go fast here. Make sure you get everything covered. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do my arrow in this green. Okay. And then I'm also gonna do the little leaves in green and the stem. There we go. Okay. I'm just going slowly. I just got my hand in this green ink, so I'm going to make sure to get that washed. And is this a little flower? It is a little flower. So it also could be the top of another strawberry, but I'm just gonna say it's a little flower. And so I'm gonna get out another color because I forgot it was there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna use a little bit of pink for this little flower. There we go. Sure. Could have also mixed a little red with white if you wanted, but I didn't want to take the time. Welcome if you're just joining us. We are creating with our club kit of the month called Fresh Strawberries. This is our second project that we've created. So that you know, our kit of the month club is $21.99 a month. And when you sign up today, you're going to get 5 free stencil designs in addition to this kit. And the value of that is $80. So for $21.99, it's free shipping. So we're not gonna get you there. It's free shipping. That's awesome. You literally are paying $21.99 plus any sales tax that you might have. And our Canadian friends, we did not forget you. We also ship this in Canada. So I think Canadian pricing is $27.99 and free shipping to you as well. That is almost unheard of. And I know you know what I'm talking about because Canadian shipping has been a struggle for so long. I know we went through that whole, what was it? The strike where we couldn't ship anything. My goodness. Canadian shipping. So joining the club is an awesome thing in Canada. If you want to check out all my products, that's a great, oh, look how cute. I'm going to go ahead and wash this with water. We're going to come back and I'm going to do the little seeds on here. Remember, this is ink. It is a permanent ink, and you can wash this towel in the washer dryer. You're going to use it in your kitchen. You can use it as a hand towel. You can use it as a dish towel, whatever you absolutely want. And you throw it in the laundry, and it is permanent, you guys. This ink is not going to peel off because it's not vinyl. It's actual ink. It's not going to chip or crack or do any of those things that we have issues with creating our own, yikes, our own stuff in the past. All right, now let me get the seeds. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of pre-drying on my strawberries so that I can easily add that extra layer of the seeds. Super, super easy. Now, all you have to do to get the project kit is comment the word strawberry and I will send that over. Thank you, Christina, for showing me some love. It's so awesome. Okay, now it's feeling fairly dry. I am going to lay this down. We're going to just lay this on top of the red. I'm going to dip in here and add the black little seeds. Easy. Beautiful. Done. And we're going to do the next one. Lay this, and you can totally see through the stencil, which is awesome. And we're just going to add on the seeds here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything, the ink, the chalk, everything washes with water. Non-toxic, very easy to use, and washable. All right, I am going to pull this down here, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to wash everything. You can do it a couple ways. I like going over and using water. It's super easy, affordable, but you can also use a disinfectant wipe. I'm just gonna stick these down onto my mat right here, and I'm just gonna wipe them clean with a disinfectant wipe. Now, the reason why the type of wipe is important is because of what it's made from. You never, and if you're listening to other designers, promise me you'll listen to me about this. You never want to use a baby wipe, a handy wipe, any sort of wipe that is made for human skin, because it doesn't have the same ingredients and it has skin conditioners inside the wipe that's going to be bad for your adhesive. The disinfectant stuff is not bad for your adhesive. Actually helps re-stickify the back. So we do wipe the back, the part that is sticky, and then we let it sit and just kind of, you can air dry it. We're going to go ahead and make sure this is completely dry, and we're going to go ahead and heat set this to make it permanent. Right, Susanna, the ink is washable, like it's going to wash off your hands, it'll wash off the stencils and your work area, all of that. But once you heat set it, it's permanent. So it's not going to wash out necessarily if you like mess up on fabric. It's not going to wash out. It will stain it even if you didn't heat set it, but it will wash off of other things. Okay, so this green needs to get dry. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'm going to trade it in for my mat and some parchment paper. So we're going to heat set this, and when you're heat setting, there's a couple ways you can do it. If you have a heat press, go ahead and use that. You know how to work it. It's super easy. You're just going to set the temperature for the fabric that you're using. This is 100% cotton. So we're going to use about 300 degrees. However, you and your machine could be different than mine. So look up the specifics for your machine. Now, if you don't have a heat press, no worries. You can use a regular old iron, like an iron and an ironing board, and iron this. So if you're working with cotton, okay, 100% cotton, you're going to set your iron to the cotton setting. If you're working with a blend or something and it doesn't have the specific setting on there, you just know it's lower than cotton. Cotton is a pretty high setting. I think linen might be a little bit above it. From my knowledge of ironing. What do you use to clean your ink mat? So I don't clean them. I dry them. And let me show you. Here's my ink mat that I just used. that I've been using for a couple years now. And you can see I have a teal starfish. I have some letters. I have green. I have all these colors, and this works super well. And this is just dried on ink that does not transfer onto your new thing unless it's wet. Here's the wet that I just did today. It's just gonna dry. I don't wash it. I started years and years ago when we first got these 2018, I did rinse them off and realized that they would wear out quite quickly. So I stopped doing it. And I just dried the ink. Actually, it was by accident. I let it sit out, never washed it, and I realized that the ink dried and didn't come back off. You're not heating anything on that mat. You're gonna remove that mat before heat. So nothing ever transfers, it's just dry. I don't wash them, I don't clean them, and they last forever. So there's that. But that's a really good question. Hi, Julie. Okay. We are just about at 300 degrees. So let's do this heat setting business. What I'm going to do is see if I can hit the whole thing. This is going to go for 30 seconds. We're going to do 30 seconds on the front, and then we're going to do 30 seconds on the back. And we're going to see if it feels good. So the way you test your ink is if it feels good on your hand, like when you rub your hands on it. If you feel fabric and you can barely feel the ink, if at all, it's perfect. If it feels at all tacky or, you know, a way that is not just fabric, then you may need to do it again. And I have had to do ink, especially if I'm layering it, you know, multiple times, just to really get that cured all the way through, because sometimes it takes time for it to dry all through the layers of that ink. Hi, Modern Chic. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm like, 30 seconds can be a long time. Okay. Now here's what we're gonna do. Shake it up because it can be hot. And then feel it. I feel it more than I want to, so I think I'm gonna do one more time on the front. Yeah, one more time I think, and it'll be good to go. And press a little bit. We are supposed to press. Hi, Snickers. Hi, Felicia. Ginger, Wanda, Diane, hello. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. I just have been so like overwhelmed with getting home from vacation that I forgot that it's even Friday. Woohoo! It's Friday. All right, now let's test this out. Shake, shake, shake. I always like to close my eyes. See, it feels so much better, even after just that one time. Now, I always do like the triple fold. This one's a little bit wider, I think. And then I do this. Check it out. Look how cute. Our little U-pick towel. And let's not forget our traditional sign that we made. You can make some very pretty strawberry themed stuff for your kitchen. So cute. wherever you want to have your strawberries, you can have them because it's all yours. And you guys, $21.99 for the kit. Comment strawberry. When you join our Kit of the Month Club right now in April, you're going to get this kit minus the teeth. Like, it comes with everything to make this right here. You're going to get all of it for $21.99. You're going to get 5 extra free stencil designs valued at $80 in your envelope. Then any club member, once you've already signed up and you're already a club member, you can place an order of $60 all month long and get a 5-pack of free stencils with your order. So that's pretty awesome. Now, if you're a Perks member, you're going to save 30% on your club kit. So instead of $21.99, you're only going to pay $17-ish. It's $17.19. So I just kind of round down because I like to do girl math. Do you prefer heat press to an iron? Yes. Julie, here's why. Heat press is 30 seconds on each side. An iron is 4 minutes on each side. You need to iron it, keeping the iron moving because they heat differently. Iron it for 4 minutes on both sides. So I've had this heat press for, I don't know, since like 2017, I don't know, when they first came out. This is a Cricut Easy Press. So I have the old, like the original version. So I've had it for a number of years and it still works great. There's also like a mini version, which is a little bit cheaper, which is great for small designs. They have different sizes. Mine's the 9x9. So I think it's a great size. It's a great size for t-shirts, towels. Not a great size for hats, but I used my mini one for hats. I don't have a hat press, would love a hat press, but I just never invested in one. So I do like the heat press, but it's a little investment. I think they're like maybe around $100 or so, unless the prices have changed. They could be a little bit less than that, depending on which one you got. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome and thank you. So there's that. Okay. If you're new and you comment the word strawberry, I'm going to send you all the links. You'll get a welcome message with a link to the project supplies, to my free group, to the Perks membership, so you can save 30% on everything. Everything you need will be in that one message. All right, you guys. Let me know if you have questions. Any questions, put them in the comments. The keyword is strawberry, singular, not plural. I did see some people typing the word strawberries, which it's not going to work. The message won't get sent if it is. If you're on YouTube, the link is already there for you in the comments. If you're on TikTok, you're going to have to find the link right in my bio, but you can do that for the club, and the group and everything is kind of right there. Hi, Ellen. All right, you guys. Have an awesome Friday and rest of the weekend. I will be back here live on Monday for you. So we made it. Woohoo! All right, you guys have a good day. Hope you loved your strawberry options. We'll see if we can't come up with a few more cuties for the next couple weeks too. It's a great special. $80 in free stencils when you join the club. $80 if club members place a $60 order. If you're signing up for club, don't do it all together. Sign up for club, check out, then go back and do that $60 order, and you'll get a different set of 5 transfers for free, and you'll get a total